My wife's car and my car, both of our cars are 10 years old. And I'm coming up on 100,000 miles, by the way. I'm at like 97.5 right now. Is there something you're supposed to do? I don't think I've. I have bought.
I think you're supposed to rotate your tires.
I have
for the first time at 100K.
I have purchased cars that already had 100,000 miles on them. My first car in college actually had more than 100,000 miles on it, but I have never had a car and taken it to 100,000 miles. Is there something? No, there's got to be something, right? Is there got to be some kind of tradition, right? Isn't there something you do? Don't you do something?
A tradition?
Drive it off a cliff or something?
Oh.
What do you do when you reach 100,000 miles? Is there some celebration? Come on, 312-644-6767. Text us at 67011.
Is 100K still
on the
a big deal?
Grossinger text zone. What's that?
Is that still a big deal, 100K, with how cars are now?
I don't know. I'm asking you. I just asked you. Is there something you're supposed to do? You
made it sound like you knew that you're supposed to do something.
If I knew, I wouldn't have asked you.
Maybe it was your bit. My radio bit. I'm going to ask Joe, this is what we're going to do.
It wasn't a bit.
We're going to
what
you do after 100,000 miles.
Well, I think there's got to be something. You can tweet us at Joe670 or me at Barry Rozner. There's got to be something. It got to be like a tradition or a celebration or I don't know. Don't you think? Isn't that special? 100,000 miles?
All I know is after the car payments are done, that's when my celebration happens. It's gravy for moving on. It's great not having to pay for your car anymore. That's when the real celebration is.
I don't want it. I don't.
Are you looking?
I don't. No, not yet. But I mean, it's something you better start thinking about, right? When you have two 10-year-old cars,
yeah,
something you better start thinking about.
You bought two cars at the same time. You're rolling.
Well, within a few months.
To be fair, he thought it was actually a year apart, but he lost track of time, and it was only.
It could have been a week
months.
apart for all I know. I just got a text from my buddy Chris Lang, who has an 18-year-old car with I didn't know you could, with 233,000 miles on it. I thought once you hit 100, it rolled over. Doesn't it?
Why would it roll over?
He's got a Toyota Land Cruiser. We're going to be at the Toyota display tomorrow.
All right, people are texting in what you're supposed to do. And everybody wants you to take a pic of the odometer for some reason.
What, right before or right as it's happening?
I think at all. Before, during, after. I don't know. Get your oil change if it needs it. Read your owner's manual. Check all filters, plugs, etc. Change the air in your tires, not add air. Change it.
Really?
That's what he
says.
says.
Is that something you do?
I don't know.
So you completely deflate your tires?
Are they 10-year-old tires?
No, they're only like 3. They're they're pretty new.
Everybody wants you to take a pic.
Okay.
Selfie time.
Okay, I'll do that. But
is it digital or
no?
No,
I will never get another digital display. Had a digital. The first real car I ever bought after buying the old junkers to get through college and the first years after college, first real car I bought had a digital display, and the thing would go out. It'd be at night, and you'd be driving.
Oh my God.
And everything, and it would go out.
Yeah.
I still have those nightmares, by the way. I have that nightmare where you're driving down the road and everything goes off. No lights, no nothing. But the digital would go off, and now you got to guess how fast you're driving. Not doing that again. I was affected by that. 312-644-6767. Mike on the south side, you have a suggestion for me? Is there something special you're supposed to do at 100,000?
Yeah, there is. What kind of car do you have?
It is a Chevy HHR.
Okay. You have to have somebody check your timing belt. They're only good for 100,000. I'm in the car business, so I know.
Well, okay. I mean, that's fine. I'll get all the necessary work done. I keep up with the work on it. I'm one of those people probably spends way too much money on maintenance, and I do everything that they say you're supposed to do. But what about, isn't there some sort of celebration or something? Is there some tradition when you get to 100,000?
Yeah, what you do is you bring it to the dealership and trade it in.
He sells cars, too.
Okay, thank you, Mike. That's probably wise. That probably makes sense. Probably seems like that's the thing you're supposed to do. I I don't know. So there's nothing.
What do you want to do? Drink and drive? You want to pop bottles?
Well, that doesn't sound like a good idea. That doesn't sound
bad.
like good advice.
No,
that sounds bad.
I don't think
that sounds
good.
bad. I don't think that's a good idea.
I think you should get everybody in the family together to experience this moment. I want to hear about the reaction once you bring that up.
Well, the reaction is going to be, when are you going to get rid of this piece of crap and get us something new, Dad? And by the way, when are you getting us cars? That's usually the question. When do we get a car?
I had a Jeep with 350K from the 773. Jeez.
Wow. Well, I'm pretty impressed. I'm pretty impressed with this 233,000 miles on a Toyota Land Cruiser. 18 years. Chris is a big man, too, and he's got a big family. He needs a big car. That thing's still rolling along. Well, I don't know. I guess I was wrong. I thought there was probably something to do.
People want to know if you're a 60-year-old lady. They're ripping on your car.
What's wrong with my car?
I don't know. I don't even know what you drive.
It's a it's an HHR. It's it's your typical family car. When I bought it, I had 2 small kids. You need a car to carry around
90,000 miles back and forth to DeKalb.
It's I don't know. Seems like there should be something. Seems like
are you going to hit it today? How close are you?
No, it'll be. My guess is probably about a month, 6 weeks, something like that.
Some time.
You have some time to figure.
Plan this out.
You're not helping me. I thought you'd be of some help.
I haven't thought about it.
You seem to me like a guy who would have an idea on this. Clearly, I was wrong. You've got nothing.
I haven't had a car that's reached 100K. Mine's in the high 70s, I believe. So I've got longer.
You're going to get to 100 with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah, see, once you have kids, everything gets extended.
This car's going to be handed down.
Sure.
It better be. Buying a new car.
All right, I guess there's nothing. To do.
People don't have any ideas either.
I'm really surprised. I thought that was a big thing.
I don't know what you could do. What do you do?
Have a party?
Who's coming over for this?
I don't know. I don't have any friends, so that's not going to work.
That's true.
I don't know, maybe pile everybody you know into the car, take a picture. That's it. I guess that's it. All right, there's nothing. So there's nothing. Fine, we established that. Thanks a lot, everyone, for nothing. Thank you for nothing.
What if you took like a champagne bottle and broke it over the car?
Thank you.
You're christening a boat?
Thank you, Matt.
Just for the heck of it?
Thank you. Another guy with no ideas. Rick Camp offered nothing.
I offered
Joe
an
offered
idea.
nothing.
It may not be a good idea, or it just may be just stupid, but it's something.
Well, at least you offered.
See, I bought a Prius like in the summer, and I'm already at like 30,000 miles. Just from like 6 months of driving.
Yeah, so you're going to get there in about.
If I don't get past 200,000 miles, I'll be disappointed.
You're going to get there in about 6 months. All right,
I've got it.
Hold on.
Figured it out?
Time for a Matt Rodewald update, and then Joe's got.
I got it.
What?
You go, Joe Cullen.
Hit it, Rick. Thank you, Matt Rodewald. Joe Ostrowski, Barry Rozner with you for another half hour, and then it's Dan Durkin and David Schuster live from the Toyota display at the auto show at McCormick Place from noon until 4.
815, my HHR lasted 3 weeks, and then I fell asleep and totaled it. Very underrated car and safe car. What? Didn't you get the wake-up call on the side of the road? Oh. We've all been there.
Yeah.
Just for a split second.
Well, it's very dangerous. Also not a good thing to do, falling asleep while you're driving. Also not good. On the list of things that are not good, that's on the list.
Yeah,
don't do that.
That's bad.
Don't do that. No, the HHR, good car. Good car from Chevy. It's an SUV. Good family car. I'm not disappointed that it's lasted this long. I just thought that there would be something,
I gave you something quality.
You haven't given me anything.
I gave you the Joe Cullen drive-through naked. That's what you do. And it's your choice where you decide to go.
Right, but he wants something he hasn't done yet.
That's true. Yeah, remind me not to go in your car ever.
All right, never mind. So never mind. I thought, I thought between all you guys here and everyone listening and the texters and people on Twitter and Facebook, someone would have an idea, but no one has an idea. Not one thing. Everyone just says take a picture of it.
I don't think people are impressed. They're telling you they're topping you with their, well, my car's at 200K. I didn't 400K.
I didn't think it was impressive. I've just never done it, so I thought there might be something to it. I thought there might be a tradition, unlike any other.
You're jinxing yourself. Maybe it doesn't happen.
Oh man, I hate you. I really hate you.